Good morning, guys. Right, change of plan. I was going to go and fish the other lake and see if we can do some long range feeder fishing. That was the plan, and to try and get some of the bream out. The bream only got about £4, but I just wanted to get some practice in. Nope, not going to happen. All the swims that I wanted behind the hedge, which is behind me, are all taken up with match anglers. So obviously some of the best laid plans don't come to plan. So the river season opens next weekend, June the 16th. I don't know if I'm going to get straight back onto the river or not, because the first week or two normally on the River Thames is not that great. It takes a little while for it to pick up, but we'll see anyway, guys. But what we will do is there's a huge lake there with some bream that go into double figures, and even the tench are bigger. So today is a kind of a little farewell to this lake until possibly later on in the year. So if you didn't see my tench fishing on the Waggler, then have a look at that. It was from this swim. So today we're back in this tench swim. I haven't put any bait out, but they were fizzing on the edge of those pads, and I don't think I caught some of the bigger tench either. In fact, there's fish fizzing out all over the place. This particular swim seems to be really good for tench and bigger off. So let's see if we can get even bigger fish, and the target is over 5 tench. Yeah, normal anglers could do that, but me, I don't know. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. So this is what you call a plan B. Let me get set up, stop waffling, get some hemp seed out, start catching some tench. So welcome to Fishing with Clive. Hi guys. Right guys, so just basically almost ready for us to fish. Use your old sloppy slurpy sleep. Good old ground bait mixture in there, same as I did last time. It seemed to be very successful. And I'll tell you what guys, first little tip, run through some little tips today, try and help if I can. This meat, Robin Red, made by Dynamite. I thoroughly recommend it. Absolutely incredible stuff. I've used it for a long time. It's always been pretty successful. Might try one of these. They're basically the same as the meat, but in a pellet form. Have a little mess about with that. First of all, I'm going to get the bait out, get the big camera set up. We're here for the day. I did have a little line this morning. Just needed that extra hour's sleep, really. Should I have? Yeah, why not? I deserve it, don't you think? Right, okay, so we get the old it's a little bit sloppy, but it doesn't matter. There's no real depth of water or anything there. I'm gonna break up a little bit. Got worms in there, corn in there, meat in there, hemp seed in there. Didn't buy any maggots, but I'm gonna be honest, don't really need them. Don't really need them here. And if we don't get a tench out this swim today, at least one, then something's drastically wrong and they literally started spawning and they're not interested in anything else. But I've seen some bubbles. And I don't think, if they're hungry enough, it's not going to take them long to get fizzing on that bait. So I brought a rag, look, it's a lovely one, isn't it? Do you need to blow your nose? So we will see. But I have a feeling we're going to be all right. So 5. So I even brought the feeder rod with me, but I don't think I'll be using it unless it doesn't do very well close in. At least we have another option. fish further out. I might do later on, but still got to be careful this overhanging tree. But as I say, this is the last visit to this swim for a while, so let's enjoy ourselves. It feels more tenchy actually. It does feel more of a tench. Yeah, it's a good old tench, guys. Good tench. Just to be careful with the trees up above. But first tench of the day. Let's get her in the net, shall we? Fish. Wow, cracking fish. Let's get that out the way. That's a lovely fish. It's very short and dumpy, isn't she? But nevertheless, let's weigh her, shall we? And then get her straight back. Yeah, she's full of spawn. Okay, let's see how much she weighs. £4.30. There she goes. Well, just had a really nice size off. Just going to put it back. It was £3.5. Just weighed it. Cracking fish. Really is an absolute beaut. Look at that. £3.5, guys. Get my knee out the way. It's a beaut. Absolute beaut. 3.5. Whew. That's a good size off. I think that's about my 7th off, 3 tench so far. Let's do a time check, shall we, people? It's coming up 12 o'clock. Got at least another 7 hours. As you can see, it is overcast, but it's not raining. There's patches of blue in the sky. But conditions today are absolutely spot on. And 12 o'clock, there's still nobody here. There's not one person fishing on this lake. Can't believe it. Loving it, and I hope you are too. I think we've hooked a tench this time, guys. Staying deep. I don't think it's a big fish, but it definitely feels tenchy, not orphy. Yeah, that's a tench. That's what we really want. It's trying to get through the orf to get to the tench, but always quite a nice fish too. Hasn't got a huge amount of fight in it, but then in saying that, it might be another one that's full of spawns, so we'll find out in a minute. But let's make sure it doesn't get to those pads. It's just staying a little bit deeper, which makes me think that it might be a larger tench than we had before. It's just lunging around. Definitely a tench. Tench number 2, and we've had about 4 or 5 off. Just got behind this tree above me. It's a little bit tricky, this swim, but as long as you're careful, you'll be all right. Oh, it's a lovely tench. That's a really nice fish. Yeah, we like that, but let's get him out of the pads. Get away from the pads. Yeah. Definitely trying to get in those pads. Oh, now it's woken up. Oh, there's a clonking fish actually, guys. A lot bigger than I thought. It's a lot bigger than I thought. Gonna have to do something with my GoPro on that net because that's twisted round. Yeah, this is a really nice fish. Don't want to lose this. Don't want to lose any of them, but particularly this one. It's got some weight to it. It's a really nice sized fish. Just got to keep it out of the pads. Yeah, it's a good fish. It's got some weight. Oh yeah, that's a clump. Oh, it's just hooked in the. Oh, got it. It's only just hooked in the edge of the mouth. What a fish! That's a stupendous fish. Oh, crikey! Yeah, that's heavy. Oh my goodness me! Yeah. Guys, it's a lot bigger than the last one. A lot bigger. That's a cracking tench. Oh, yeah, that's a really, really good tench. Okay, let's get this hook out the way. It's a nice size tench there. That's it. That's it. Yeah. How about that one, guys? Definitely bigger than the last. Let's weigh it, shall we? £4.5. 4.5 pounds, and a lovely fish. £6 on the dot. The behaviour of the fish. Behaviour? What's that? The behaviour. Behaviour, yeah. Anyway. Shut up, Clive. How the fish behave. I've just put some ground back there. There's a. Look at. There's a lift. There's a lift. We don't want that. Wait till it sails away and then strike. And I'm in. Hold on, guys. Even though the Orpha great fish, they do put up a scrap. They still don't beat a good hard fighting tench. And this rod coats with them beautifully. It just takes the power out of them. Really does. Oh, that's a good sized fish. Good, nice sized fish, guys. Could be another 6. Yeah. It's got some weight, definitely some weight there. Got some real weight to it, this one. That's a nice fish. Just awkward playing it because I don't want to get caught up in that tree. It's a little bit tricky, this swim, but if we keep our cool, we'll be fine. Let's get the head up. Guys, hook pull. Oh. I've just run out of meat. Hardly any sweet corn left. That's the last big chunk of meat I've got left. I'm not going to open up a brand new packet, not for 15 minutes. So I've had 2 or 3 more offs, smaller ones, all good fun. This is the last cast, the last hope for a tench. I don't think it's going to happen. We know there's always a chance, don't we guys? But having said that, it's been a wonderful day. Sunshine in and out, moody clouds, herons, fish jumping. It's been a fantastic day. Shame to have lost that last tench. That was a really good fish, but you know, it was a hook pull and these things happen. But I hope you've enjoyed the video anyway, and it was great to have you along with me. Thank you so much for viewing, as always. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to new subscribers. Next week, all change, big change. The river's open and I can fish my club water as well. Again, they're lakes, but you know, they're big. The fish are going to be different, probably bigger, so I'm going to have to rethink my strategy. But as per usual, lots of tips for you, hopefully some ideas. If you've got anything you want to ask, please do. I will get back to you, as always. And this is literally the last cast, so we'll leave this running, and when I bring it in, we'll finish.